Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of this 1,000 penny hunt. 1,000 pre-decimal pennies in there, still loads left. I'll be trying to fill my Whitman coin albums, and then I'll be putting the coins down on this board, and everything down here will be given away. All you have to do to win them is like the video, please subscribe, make a comment on each video, then at the end when we search through all the pennies, I'll pick a video at random, I'll pick a comment from random from that video, and the winner will get everything down here. Right, let's get on with it. Let's get the camera in the right place, there we go. Okay, off we go. Starting with a 1940. Now if you looked at the other videos, you'll see there's a double yellow line. Not a double yellow line. A double line above the date. You can get ones with a single line. It's called an exerg line. But the common one is the double one, and we've got that one already. Double yellow line. I've not even had a beer yet, honestly. Right, 1929. So that will be King George V. And the next one, there's George VI, that's his son, 1937. Edward VII there, and that's a 1909. Now there is something you can look for in a 1909. There's a little dot after the N. And there's definitely not on this one. I have found one in the hunt. I'll go and get it and show you what you're looking for. There it is. See the clear raised dot after the N? Now this one's becoming more and more collectible, and I think I'd probably get about 50 or 60 pounds for this if I was to sell it. So keep an eye out for your 1909s. I have made a video about this. Have a look in the description below if you've got a rare 1909 penny. There's other things to look for as well. But this one is just a common one. Okay, 1922, we're looking for the middle prong. We don't want it to touch the bead or the tooth around the edge there. And it is touching, as you can see there. So again, that's just a common 1922. Found a few of those now. There's a 1919. Has that got a mint mark on it? No, it's just a little bit of damage in that area. Sadly, no mint mark on that one. Another George V. That's a 1920. You can look for the rare 1920, the colon between the A and the B. See how close it is to the A and the B. You can get them with bigger gaps, which is unbelievably rare, but I always look for it. There's a Victoria. 1866. 1866, that's another old one. That's going to go in the album in a minute when I finish this handful. There's a 1918, but no mint mark on that. No, certainly not. 1962. There's another 1929. Edward, 1910. Grubby some of these. So it'll come off though. Another Elizabeth, another 1962. George VI, 1947 there. 1946, looking for a little dash next to the E in 1, but there's nothing there. Oh, go on then, I'll go and get one and show you what I mean. There it is, known as a 1946 dot penny. And these are selling for around £40 at the moment. 2 I've found in hunts. One of them I didn't even know I'd found until I went back through all my 1946 pennies, so that's good. Look out for that one. Not bad condition either, that one, was it? But this one I just found is just a common one. And there's another Victoria, young head, 1881. Has it got a mint mark on that? Very difficult to tell. Don't think it has, no. But I think that's one we need for the book. There's George V, another 1929. Strange markings on there. You see things like that on old pennies, you think, who did it? When did they do it? Why did they do it? Just taking out gashes like that. We'll never know. George V, 1935. Last one in the first handful is another 1947. Okay, let's get these in the albums. 1947, that's the first one of those we found. 52 million of those. There's the 1909, 19.6 million of that one. Okay, the 1881, I don't think there's a mint mark on that one, so that can go there. 2 million, and this one here is slightly more common with the H mint mark on it. And the 1866, nearly 10 million of that one. And a couple for the giveaway board, 1935 and 1929. See, it's filling up nicely on this side, as you'd expect, the later ones. Getting more doubles, but for this side, we're going to need to find 2 before I put anything on here. So, come on, let's get going. And before we carry on, I must mention, I forgot to mention it in the last video, we've got a bingo line there. Spiffy. And I found 2 1947s in that handful. We need one down there. Ooh, big handful this time. Probably too many. Alright, there we go. And there he is, George V, 1921. 1937. Dirty. There's a shiny one. What's this? 66. That's probably going to be better than the one on the board. That's a nice condition, that is. Yeah, probably swap that one. There's a 1902. And I think you can clearly see that's a high tide. Look at that, yep. That's not much of an upgrade either. 1944. There's a 1918. No mint mark on that though. 1907. Another 1937. 1900, but quite worn that one. Oh, there's a foreign one. What we got here? Napoleon III, 1855. So that predates all these bronze pennies. Let me go back to 1860. 1855, Napoleon III, Emperor. French 10 centimes, not the best condition, but it's different. Not too bad, is it? Be better on that side. Alright, that's another foreign one. I don't collect them, so that'll be part of the giveaway. 1945, you can look for sort of a double, treble strike on the 9, even quadruple 9. Matt's Coins is the best place to look at for that. He goes into that a bit more, but I'll probably do that in another video. You can't really see unless it's extremely clean. But I have got one. I'll show you later probably. 1940. Now the Exerg line. We're looking for a single. Oh, that could be a single line. Zoom in a bit more. No, that's a double line. Already got a double line one. And 1938. The Irish one. 1965. There's the Hen and Chicks. I haven't got 65 yet. 37 again. 1913. What do we need? 1911. There's 1929. 3 of those in this handful, I think. 1920. Look for the ultra rare. No. 1929 again. And the last one in this handful is 1913. Nothing new for the albums in that handful, but for the board we've got an upgrade for the 66. Very nice, that one. We've got this French coin there, 10 centimes. A few French ones there. Irish 19, or was it 65? The other Irish one. And this 1945, I can't really tell if it's a double strike or not. Really have to be nice and clean. Well, let me go and get one and show you what I mean. Okay, this is it. This is the double strike on the 9. Let me get a bit closer in. So difficult to see. Right, I'm going to have to put that under the microscope. There we are. You can clearly see it there. See the double 9. I've not done a great deal of research on this. I don't know what it's worth or anything. So anything in the comments on this would be appreciated. And you can get more than double. You can get treble, even quad strikes on the 9. As I say, Matt's Coins is the best place to go and have a look at that. And the 1945 I just found can go down there. Right. 1928. King George V. There he is again. 1919. But we've got no mint mark. 1939. There's an old Victoria one. 1866. We found one of those earlier. Not much better condition either. Oh well, it's probably one for the board. I'll check it when I finish this handful. 1914. There's a 1916. Strange scratch down there. Obviously there's going to be no mint mark on a 1916. You're looking for a recessed ear on a 1916, but it hasn't got that either. 1962. Another 62. Oh, there's a halfpenny. George V. 1946. That ship is the Golden Hind, Sir Francis Drake's flagship. Very nice design. I do like that one. And what the hell is that? Well, that has been cleaned up, hasn't it? 1945. Again, I can't even see whether that's a 99. I will check later, but that's been cleaned, hasn't it? Got a fingerprint on there. It's not mine. It's just put on there, is it? No, that's an ancient fingerprint. Made by the person who's tried to clean that. That can go in the dirty mug. I've temporarily taken all the others out just so it makes this lovely noise. There we go. I know some people hate that noise. Right, 1939. There's a 66. 1907. Edward the 7th. 1898. That's another one that's been polished up. Look at that. Oh, another one for the dirty mug. There we go. There's a 61. I think we're waiting for a 61. Not too bad. 1965. 1913. 64. 1934. The 1931 we're still looking for. 1900 and 1922. Just clean that. That's not much better, is it? Let me see if I can get a cocktail stick in there. Yeah, cleaned it enough to see. It's just a common one. I've got the 1961 for the book. It's one of the harder ones to find, 1961. Still 48 million though. And for the board, this 1946 halfpenny. So is that another bingo line across there then? Looks like it. And the 1866, that's around about the same condition as the one in the book, so I'll put that down there. Okay, 1938, is that? Yep, 1938. There's a 1914. George V. There's a 1920. 1939. And 1904. Do need a 1904 for the board. I'll check whether we need one for the album though in a minute. 1907 there. 1964. Mark there, so I won't change that one. 1916, and that's a common one. There's another 1938. Ooh, look at that. 1877. What's that say? Alfonso XII. Oh, Spain, Spania. 10 centimos. 1877. Oh, look at that. I wonder where that spent most of its life. Certainly not in circulation. It's done a bit of circulating, but not much. That is nice, that, isn't it? What a lovely design for a coin. There's a little L up there. Is it an L? Does that mean anything? Don't know much about this. OM there. Alfonso the 12th. Well, that is nice. But that will be part of the giveaway because I don't collect them. Lovely. 1907. Let's have a British one in that condition. 1891. Victoria. That's going to be another one, I think, for the book. There's 1962. 1905. Edward the 7th. There's a 1936. 1930. And we end it with 1966. Nothing for the Whitman folders, had everything in there, but I noticed the 1939. Let me replace that one because that's quite a bit better. We've got the 1891. Where's that? That's there. Also 1904. And of course this lovely condition Spanish coin, which I will put down there. Now, a few people told me in the comments on the last video, part 2, that I should have put an 1899 on the board. So as you can see there, in part 2, I'm taking the original 1899 out of the album, replacing it with the really nice condition one I found. But when I took the odd one out, I didn't put it down there, and a few people have told me. These are all the pennies I've searched through, so what I've got to do, I've got to go through here and see if I can find it. And I found it. Didn't take too long. So let's put that down there. You've got to keep your eyes on me, you know. I'm prone to these cock-ups. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you very much, everybody. Please subscribe. Please click the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.